Okay. So what is data model? If you know DBMS, you can model a data using ER model or EER model. Okay. So we can represent a database using ER and EER model, entity relationship model and enhanced entity relationship model. But how we can model data warehouse? Data warehouse can be modeled using multi-dimensional data model. So multi-dimensional means what? Multi-dimensional means more than two-dimensional, student. If you remember the relational data model, how we can represent relational data model? Relational data model is nothing but the representation of your ER and ER model in a computer, or I can say tabular representation of data. And table is nothing but a two-dimensional modeling of the data. So two-dimensional are there. In a table, you are having number of rows and column. Okay, but here a data warehouse is multi-dimensional, means more than one dimensions are there to model data warehouse. Okay. So a data warehouse is based on multi-dimensional data model which views data in form of data cube. Okay, so multi-dimensional, you can assume one dais or one cube is there, data cube is there, which having more than two-dimensional. Okay, and a data cube such as sales allow data to be modeled and viewed in a multiple dimension. Suppose you want to create a data model for sales. Sales is nothing but the data related to sales is one of the subject. I want to create one data warehouse for sales. So what will be the possible dimension for that sales? Sales may have more than two dimension. Okay, so we can represent sales using multiple dimension. So dimension tables such as you are having item, then you are having time. These are the dimension table in sales. So what is there in item table? You can have item name, brand name and type. These are the attribute of the item table. Likewise, you are having another dimension, say time dimension. In time dimension, you may have a day, week, month, quarter, year. These are the attribute of the time dimension. So sales data can represent in two or more than two dimension. Okay, student. So for example, here two dimensions are there. That is item. Then you are having time. Maybe you are having one more dimension. Say country. Country is one of the dimension. So say in that table you are having say 4 or 5 countries informations are there in that country. So you are having one more dimension in sales, that is country. So for this example, you are having three dimension. First one is item, second one is time, and third one is country. So likewise, you can represent data warehouse in multi-dimensional. And fact table contains measures. So in any data warehouse modeling, you are having two types of table, student. First one is dimension table. Dimension table is used to represent various dimensions of the data. And one more table is there, that is fact table. Fact table contains measures, or I can say the real-time entity or real-time attributes are there in the fact table, and keys to each of the related dimension table. So what happened? You can think about the data warehousing modeling as a collection of several dimension table and one fact table. So what is the role of fact table? The role of fact table is to connect all the dimension, and the fact table also consists of some of the measures. For example, dollars to be sold. So this is a currency. Dollars sold is a currency. So this is the fixed value, which consists of some values, and you are going to store it in the fact table. Okay. So based on this multi-dimensional modeling, data warehouse support some of the conceptual modeling, that is modeling of data using dimension and measures. So based on data multi-dimensional model, data warehouses consist of three types of schema. First one is star schema, second one is snowflake schema, Third one is the fixed constellation schema or a galaxy schema. So these are the schema to represent multi-dimensional model for creating data warehouse. So what is there inside the schema? Schema is nothing but the collection of dimension tables and fact table. Okay, so what is there inside the dimension table? Dimension tables are nothing but a various dimension of a particular subject. For example, if I want to create multi-dimensional model for sales, so what are the various dimension? Maybe the item, maybe the time, maybe the country. These are the various entities related to sales. Okay, and what is fact table? Fact table is nothing but if I want to connect all the dimension table, then I require one fact table. The role of fact table is to connect all the dimension table, and it consists of some real time measures. Okay, so star schema, snowflake schema, and fact constellation schema is nothing but the collection of fact table and dimension table. So let's discuss each one in detail. First one is the star schema. Star schema, a fact table in the middle connected to a set of dimension table is nothing but the star schema. So what happened in star schema? In star schema, you are having one fact table, only one fact table. All of you please note down. This is very important point regarding the star schema. Star schema consists of only single fact table and multiple dimension table. And what is the position of the fact table? Fact table is in the middle and dimension table are all around. It's shaped like a star. So name of the schema is star schema. In the center you need to put the fact table, and all around you need to put the dimension tables based on the number of dimension table. It's shaped like a star. The name of the schema is star schema. Okay. The second one is a snowflake schema. The snowflake schema is nothing but a refinement of the star schema where some of the dimension hierarchy is normalized into set of smaller dimension table, forming a shape similar to snowflake. So snowflake schema is nothing but the expanded version of star schema. Here also only one fact table is there, multiple dimension tables are there, but if one of the dimension is normalized, then this is nothing but a snowflaking, okay, and known as snowflake schema. Third type of schema is fact constellation schema. Fact constellation schema is multiple fact tables share dimension tables. So whatever in fact constellation schema, you are having multiple fact table and multiple dimension table, while in a star schema and snowflake schema, what happened, only one fact table is there, but in facts constellation schema you are having multiple fact table and multiple dimension table, and it is viewed as a collection of stars. Means if you combine more than one star schema in one schema, then that schema is known as fact constellation schema or galaxy schema. Okay, don't worry, I will give you example of each and every schema. So here definitions are there only. Star schema, only one fact table and multiple dimension table. Snowflake schema is nothing but one fact table, multiple dimension table, and at least one of the dimension is normalized. Facts constellation schema or galaxy schema is nothing but collection of star schema, means multiple fact tables and multiple dimension table. Okay. So this is the example of star schema. Hope it is visible. This slide is visible, Divya? Sorry, Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what happened here? Here in the center, you are having one fact table. Name of the fact table is sales. Okay, and you are having total one, two, three, four dimension table is. First dimension table is time. Time is one of the dimension table. Second, you are having item. Third, you are having branch. And fourth one is location. So in this star schema, you are having one fact table, that is sales fact table, and four dimension table, time, item. This is very good example of star schema related to sales. Okay, which consists of total four dimension table and one fact table. Okay, so let's discuss dimension table first. In dimension table, time dimension, you are having some time. Okay, time underscore key is nothing but the primary key of this table. Okay, then you are having day, day of week, month, quarter, year. These all attributes are related to time dimension. And time underscore key is a primary key. Likewise, for item dimension, you are having some of the attributes. Say item underscore key is a primary key. And after that, you are having some more attributes. Say name of the attribute, brand, type, and supplier type. These are the attribute of item dimension. Then you are having third table or third dimension is a branch. Branch key. Branch key is the primary key. And after that, you are having two more attributes, that is branch name and branch type. Okay. And the fourth dimension is location. Here, the first attribute is location key. Location key is nothing but the primary key of this table, and all other attributes are related to location, say street, city, state of provisions, and country. So these are the dimension table of sales. Okay, and in a center you are having fact table. So this is your fact table, and all other are dimension table, and this is shaped like a star. So name of this schema is star schema. So what are the attribute of the star schema over here? See, this point is very important. All of you please concentrate. So what are the attribute of the fact table? The key attribute of all the dimension table. Okay, because I need to connect this fact table with all the dimension table. So in a schema, suppose you are having multiple dimension table, then you must connect all the dimension with fact table. Okay, so what are the attribute of the fact table? Attribute of the fact table are the key attribute of all the dimensions. Say first one is time key. Time key is a key attribute of timetable. Then you are having item key is a key attribute of the item dimension. Then you are having branch key is a key attribute of the branch table. And then you are having location key. Okay, and along with all these four, you are having three more attribute जो pink में है. What is this? This is nothing but the real time measures. Real time measures. That is units sold, dollar sold, and average sales. Okay. So these are the attribute of fact table. So fact table consists of key attribute of all the dimension table plus some real time fact. As the name implies, fact table. Okay. So can you tell me the primary key of the fact table? What will be the primary key of the fact table? Please think about it and let me know. What is the primary key of this fact table? Just tell me, anyone, what will be the primary key? See, basic concept remains same. Whatever you are studying DBMS or data warehouse, you must know the key concept, okay? What will be the primary key of the fact table? Am I audible? Yes, Shweta? Anyone please reply. Am I audible or not? Atul, are you there, Atul? Soham, am I audible, student?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell me the primary key of the fact table in this example. It's very simple. Primary key consists of 4 attributes. Is a combination of time key, item key, branch key, and location key. If you combine all these 4 attributes, then it will become the primary key of the fact table. Okay, hope you understand star schema, everyone. If not, then please let me know. So for this star schema, you are having total 4 dimension and connected with one center table. Name of the table is fact table. Okay. So in the fact table, you are having 4 foreign keys. That is time key, item key, branch key, and location key to connect all the dimension. And one primary key. Primary key is nothing but the combination of all these 4 attributes. This is star schema. Okay, next one. Next, this is the example of snowflake schema. So, what is the difference between star schema and snowflake schema? Snowflake schema is a refinement of the star schema where some of the dimensions are normalized. Means in a star schema, like in a snowflake schema, you are having only single fact table, but some of the dimension tables are normalized. Okay, you hope you know the concept of normalization. Okay, so here what happened, the same example, sales table is there and sales data warehouse is there. It consists of 4 dimension. That is, first one is time, then you are having first one is time, then you are having item, then you are having branch and location. 4 dimension, one fact table, that is this sales fact table. Okay, and along with this, some of the dimension means item and location dimension are further normalized. Okay, means item dimension is divided into 2 sub dimension. First one, item, is a base and is normalized into one more dimension, that is supplier. Okay, and what is there inside this supplier? Supplier key and supplier type. And we can connect this supplier table with the item table using supplier key. Likewise, for location table, city key and location table is further normalized into one more dimension, that is city, right? I create a separate table for city dimension and I can connect it with the location dimension using a city key. So what happened? So this is nothing but your snowflake schema. Means some of the dimension are further normalized and shaped like a snowflake. This process is nothing but snowflaking process. So hope you understand the difference between star schema and snowflake schema. So what is the similar thing in between star and snowflake schema? Both are having only single fact table, okay, and multiple dimension table. But in case of snowflake schema, some of the dimension are further normalized and shaped like snowflake schema. Okay. Next one is third schema. This is galaxy schema or a fact constellation schema. What is fact constellation schema? Is a collection of star schema. Means here you are having multiple fact table and multiple dimension table. Multiple fact table and multiple dimension table. Okay. So if you can see here, you are having total how many dimension? You are having total time dimension is one of the dimension. You are having item, then you are having branch and location. These are the common, and one more dimension you are having, that is shipper. Shipper is one of the dimension over here, and two fact table. First one is sales fact table and second one is shipping fact table. So in this fact constellation schema, you are having multiple fact table. So in this example, you are having two fact table. First fact table to connect 4 dimension and second fact table, shipping fact table, to connect location, then item, and then shipper. Okay. So here you are going to connect in shipping fact table, you are going to connect time dimension, item dimension, shipper dimension, and location dimension. And two real-time measures are there, that is dollar and unit of shipped. Okay. So this is the example of fact constellation schema. So here the dimension tables, some of the dimension tables are common for more than one fact table, and the schema consists of more than one fact table. Okay, and this is also known as galaxy schema. Okay, this is again very good example of galaxy schema. So any doubt, then please ask student.